Hello, very good day to you. Many of us had some intense thundery rain over the weekend, and there's some further heavy rain to come through the next few days. Looking at the satellite and radar imagery from Sunday, and you can see just how widespread the heavy rain was. Some intense downpours then pushed into southeast and eastern England as we went through Sunday night, and already through Monday we've seen an intense band of rain pushing its way from west to east. The rain's been so intense recently because of the high humidity and the warmth we've had across the UK, but this rain band is actually due to a cold front pushing its way eastwards, and so behind it the air is going to turn a little bit cooler, a little bit fresher for most of us. Through the rest of Monday then, this band of rain does clear its way eastwards, some heavy bursts still to come. Notice across parts of Orkney and Shetland here it is going to stay wet well through the afternoon. Behind that front though, things turning a bit cooler, a bit fresher, also a bit brighter, so some sunny spells, also a scattering of showers, in fact plenty of showers really, rattling through on brisk westerly winds. As a result, they should move through fairly quickly, but they could still be a bit heavy at times, and some hail and thunder isn't out of the question. Temperatures, well, they're likely to get to highs of around 20-21 Celsius towards the south-southeast, a little bit cooler, a bit fresher elsewhere, and feeling cooler in those strong blustery winds. As we go through the end of the day on Monday, we're holding on to that showery theme. Some clear skies, particularly towards eastern parts and perhaps towards the south to start the night, but then turning cloudy, wet and windy as this swathe of unsettled weather pushes its way in, particularly affecting Northern Ireland and western parts of England, Wales and Scotland. At the start of the night, due to those clear skies, we could start a little bit chilly, but as things turn cloudy, wet and windy, temperatures are going to recover, though notice across parts of Scotland where we hold on to those clear skies, we could fall as low as 2 or 3 Celsius. So a wet picture first thing on Tuesday morning, and for many it is going to be a pretty wet day. Some totals really building up across parts of northwest England and western Wales in particular. Generally it's going to stay cloudy, windy with the risk of gales, and there'll be further rain at times. Perhaps the greatest chance of some bright sunny spells will be across northern Scotland, but even here it's going to be blustery and there will be a scattering of showers rattling through as well. We do have a rainfall warning in force across parts of northwest England and western Wales. Here totals could reach 150, perhaps even 200 millimetres as we look through the 36-hour period from 6 AM Tuesday all the way to 6 PM Wednesday. As a result, some flooding is quite possible and there could be some disruption, particularly to travel. It's really most likely over the hills that we're going to see the heaviest rain, but the heavy rain is going to be quite widespread. As we look at temperatures on Tuesday, and while we could still get to high teens, perhaps even low 20s somewhere towards the south, and elsewhere it may be a touch milder on paper compared to Monday, but really when you factor in the wet, the windy weather, it's going to feel quite unpleasant at times. Our attention then turns to a system out in the Atlantic. This is actually the remnants of Hurricane Lee. It will push across the Atlantic and reach towards us as we go towards the end of Tuesday into Wednesday. As a result, we can expect more unsettled weather, so staying windy, still the risk of those coastal gales, some further heavy rain, which was why the warning is in force with totals really building up, and in fact across parts of Scotland we could see some totals really building up as well. Aidan will have more information on that on the week ahead forecast, which is available on our YouTube channel, and we'll have more information on our warnings across our social media. Bye bye.